Hi everybody, welcome back to TerraFirmaCraft Season 5, Episode 111 with me, Sid, and last episode we made red steel. We do need to make a... I think I need to make a red steel. Did I make a red steel? I honestly cannot remember now. We also got this working, and after a fashion, took long enough. We've got the blue steel hammer, and one thing we do need to make is a red steel hammerhead to go into, be used in this thing. We probably also need in fact, let me just see it. Well, we need to take that out and replace it with a box to store the various press items in. But if we were to look at a red steel hammerhead, it can be, no, hang on, let's get this the right way around. It can be used to make pig iron into high carbon steel and high carbon steel into steel, so saves a whole load of things. So we definitely need to make one of those. Now the crafting of that is just a single ingot, so what we're going to do, because I would like to get a few more clay items running, is I'm going to put one red steel ingot in here, and I would like to get some well, we've got those bowls, they need to go away. I also need to make some dinner. I've just been and restocked all of my ceramic vessels with food, so but we could do with making, let me see, we are going to need a hammer mold, and then I really want to get some more of these clay vessels going. I'm not sure how many other, got one, because I'd like to get some more barrels to go in trunky to up our capacity there. So I need another 6. Okay, 1 2 3 4, 1 2 3 4, because at some point we are going to have to go out and get more iron. There's no avoiding this. But I think it's going to be the road trip to end all road trips kind of thing. It's going to be an epic road trip. You know, we're going to have like munchies and brews, and we're going to just be, you know, it'll be one of those formative road trips that they always have in movies. Right, I need 4 logs, so that will go in there, and nope, that will go in there. That will pop off, light it, and in a bit we're going to have a mold. Excellent. In the meantime, we can use the blue steel head that we've got to make sheets. So first things first, I've worked out the quantities of things I need, I think, and what we're going to do is going to go 1 and 2. That is right, isn't it? Hang on. Oh no, what's going on here? Oh, hang on, we've got 1 too many now, I think. I think that is just probably the worst idea possible. That is definitely not going to play. I think we're just going to have to play this one by ear here, I think. Oh, this is going to be a pain, isn't it? Hang on. Hup. And bang. Red steel double ingots. Now, a helmet requires 2 single sheets, so yeah, I'm definitely going to need to do something here, aren't I? Like that, maybe. That will sort me for now. I don't know why that didn't work, but doesn't really matter. 1 and 2, and in it goes. And so do boots. They require sheets. So 1 and 2, and 1 and 2. They'll require sheets, but some of these are going to require double sheets. And there we go. There's our other one. So we should be able to then just throw all those onto here, and we get sheet metal. It's kind of a bit glitchy, isn't it? And that will give us 2 sheets for that and 2 for the boots. Now the breastplate requires 2 double sheets. And this is expensive enough that I am actually kind of being overly cautious with that, but there you go, there's 4. So we can take those through and just feed those in. And then get back here. Come here. There we go. 1 or 2 of those will make a double sheet, and 2 of those will make a double sheet. And then finally we need a double sheet and a single sheet for the greaves. Which we'll put through like this. Whee! Boing, boing, there we go. So that will go single sheet, single sheet, single sheet. There's a single sheet, and then the next 2 will need to be forged into a double sheet. 1 and 2. And that should be everything we need to make the armor. Now, I don't know about you, but I think that was a damn sight easier than sitting there with ingots, waiting for them to get hot, putting them into the forge, and then hammering them into shape, and welding them, and all of that fun that you have. That's 557, that's 657. So that comes out. That goes in, you go in there, that goes away, and we'll keep that. So yeah, that's the process. Right, we need to also make ourselves some food with fruit and dairy in it. That one, this one has got fruit and dairy. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh man, come here you. I'm going to get rid of you. Get there. So dairy, bit of cheese. My salads are legendary. And get a little bit of that going. We'll get a little bit of peanut going in there for the protein, and plums, because plums make excellent salads. I have no idea whether plums make excellent salads or not. I'm just riffing, really. Right, let me get that. Let's have a look at you. Your taste is perfectly sweet, overly savoury, and not bitter, not salty. Okay, well, we got the sweet right. I really don't care. As a mechanic, I think it was a waste of time, to be honest, that particular mechanic they put in, but there you go. Right, get sleep, take a mouthful of drink, and then the next thing we need to do is go in and get the forge heated up. Now that's the one thing, of course, we can't avoid, is that we do need to get the forge. Forger's lit. Probably do forgers rather than forge. There we go. And we'll light you. And we'll light you. And this can be the helmet and the boots. And then that, and then in this side we'll put in these. And that has finished, so we should be good to oh, damn you. Alright, let's insert, extract, always active. Extract active with a signal, which needs to be off. Insert. Right, that's that sorted. Oh wow, you actually get to keep the made a hammer mold. Damn it. Over there, it'll respawn, and that can go back there. Lovely. Right, so pardon me, we've got to wait for this to heat up, and then we can start working on it. I'm going to get another armor stand as well, I think. So I'll build that and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, first thing off the bat, let's start on the breastplate, or chest plate. And that is a hammer upset all the way up there, and then, no, that's, okay, hammer, upset, upset, no. Upset, upset, no. Okay, let's try that again. There we go. Let's put that back in there, and the next step is to weld two of those together. Right, let's have a look. And we also need to keep this ticking. Almost there. I'll wait till it goes yellow white, and then we'll give it a good bit of welly to get them together. That and that weld, and then need to finish it, and we're into the same thing. Upset all the way, and then that was easy. One could say almost too easy. Right, the stage 1 greaves are the double ingots, so there, and this is hammer, pinch, bend. Okay, hammer, pinch, bend. That's not going to do it, is it? Okay, hammer, pinch, bend. No, don't work. Damn it. Hammer, pinch, bend. That's too far. Alright, this is going to be a little bit more tricky. I'll be back in a mo. Got the legs. This forge is done with, so we'll turn that one off. This one, of course, isn't. I've made a start on the boots, so we can take those and that and get those welded. The boots were relatively straightforward, so, well, you'll see, there was basically the hammer, 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 bend, bend. So what we need to go is get ourselves down to there and then find the right place for, not quite, not there, oops, a little bit too far, and then not enough. God damn it. That's not far enough. Oh, it's cooled down. Anyway, yeah, these are more tricky. So at that point, I'll get on with that. And we also, the other thing we need to make a start on is the helmet. And that looks to be bend, 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 hammer. So we might as well just bend all the way over. And, oh no. Bend, bend. No. Bend, bend, hammer. There we go. So yeah, I'll get these finished and I shall be back with you in a moment. I don't like making boots. That was painful to do. I'm sure it was probably painful to watch. But there you go. Red steel armour. And if I just borrow all of that off of here, I think we can probably agree that it looks wonderful. Let's take a... Oh my god, I'm so slow. It looks amazing. Look at that. Look at it. Oh yeah, that is good stuff. And of course, this stuff, if you look at the actual things, it's got huge resistance. If we take this one for example, its pierce, slash and crush are 2000, 1800 and 1320 respectively. This one 2000, 2500, 2000. So massive damage reduction against slash, good damage reduction against pierce and crush, so good against zombies, spiders. It's good against everything basically. Now these have obviously got good protections, but this stuff I want to get right. I want it to be absolutely spot on. And if I can just get myself back into the right view. No, there we go. Then the answer to that has got to be a much more targeted form of enchanting. However, before we do that, I want a storage crate. Just because. No, not just because we need one. Or a locker. A locker will work actually. We could go with that. There's a trapdoor and a lot. Yeah, that'll work. Let's go with some of you. And trapdoor. No, not a cardboard box. Trapdoor. Just any old planks in a. Take those. In fact, that's 3, that's 4, 5, 6. That will get me exactly what I wanted to, where I want to be. Give me a trappy. Give me one of them. That's brilliant, and that can go away. Oh, hang on. I know redstone gear isn't officially high-tech stuff, but that's the nearest thing I've got to technology in my storage system. And we are going to go and just address this situation here with this situation here, and that is going to contain our presses and the likes for there. I thought you could make treated wood stairs, but evidently, oh, you can make treated wood stairs. Okay, right. I'll go and check if I've got those. I just want to basically, I want to get it so I can get up here to put my stuff on when I want to use it. Clearly, every other system of putting things on is going on. Now, while we're thinking about this, I'm talking about more targeted methods of enchanting, and by that I mean Ender.io's Enchanter, which is actually fairly cheap comparatively. It's not necessarily particularly cheap to run, but right, come here, you give me that. Yay, I win. and then we'll just pop you there, and that's there we go, we're sorted. Right, let's have a look. The enchanter. So obviously we've got the enchantment, we've got the actually I mean, it's pricey, but that's probably the... You see, if we have a look at the end, this particular thing, this one will allow us to use materials and levels to enchant. This one just uses levels. Forgot we got that now. What am I like? I know I've definitely not got that much red and blue steel prepared, but we've already seen how hard. I see I've got 1 blue steel and 4 red steel ingots currently, and for that we need I don't even know how you make those dense sheets. There appears to be no particular reason or rhyme, it just uses those, so we may as well just, I suppose the only advantage to that, no, you don't even need to do that, do we? So in theory we should be able to get that reasonably straightforward, but for that we are going to need more. We've got black steel. Okay, let me just have a little investigate. I don't think I've got a huge amount of sterling silver and bismuth bronze. We've got black steel, we just need steel, don't we? We've got a little bit of pig iron, but we can soon get more pig iron. We also need whatever it was for it was rose gold, wasn't it, and something else for the others, but let me just investigate how much I need to make, say a half quantity if you like, and I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've got everything we need except the steel, which of course is pig iron, but that can be processed up using red steel hammer on the press. So we need to grab you, we'll put you back. I'm going to pop the red steel hammer on, and we're going to run, well, we'll just run these 4 through. 1, 2, 3 and 4, and that will come through as high carbon. Yep. I was just making full quantity, by the way, 5, 1, 1 and 2, because they don't divide very evenly. So there you go, stick those on, and we just wait a hot minute, and there's the first 2, and then here comes the next 2. We probably need to take that out now because we're going to want this for the next stage. This, oh, not that one. This one I'm going to leave making pig iron because we're completely out. So that's a stack of, well, it's a TFC stack of pig iron. It's a vanilla stack, vanilla half stack. So that is red steel. Which eventually we'll get. Need a little elevator waiting unit, don't we? Or something for this. And there you go, 9 ingots of red steel, otherwise known as a block. And then 5, 1, 1, 2. This is a blue steel. You know what, this is so much easier. I mean, it's still grindy, there's still a lot of stuff, but as you get them with the infrastructure in place to build these quickly, so, you know, the steel getting away from the forge is a huge difference. So 9 ingots of blue steel. Whoop, come on. Gracias. And so for a double we need 1, 2, 3, 4, and for a double, we need 1, 2, 3, 4. And the rest can just go away. Hang on. No, I need 8. It's 2 doubles, isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'm almost getting carried away with myself then. And at this point, we're back to the thing. Now, these, let me just double check. These have can processed on a metal press with a blue steel hammerhead. Yep, that's fine. And these can be processed on a metal press with a blue. Yeah, so that's fine. So we're going to go 1, 2. That's a single. 1, 2. That's a double. That's a single. That's a double. And then that's a double. Whoops. Hello. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Love this. When you just think about how much pain this would have been under any other mod pack variant of TFC. 1 plate, 2 plates, 1 plate, 2 plate, and just get them all on. It doesn't really matter. They'll come down here eventually. There's our 3, 4, and then they should be double plates, so they go on. And 2 double plates. 2 double plates. Right, what else do we need for this enchanting thing then? Let's have a look. Got those. We need the exquisite tourmaline, an eye of ender, obsidian. I think we can do most of that. The book might be a bit of a pain. We'll see what we need. First things first, bye-bye to you. So, ender pearl, definitely. We've got cinder pearl, so that's not a problem. What did I say? 2 obsidian. An exquisite tourmaline. There you go. I knew I got one. And a book and quill, which is a book, ink sac, and feather. Hang on, let's get this book and quill. Book is, well, the easiest thing is probably leather and paper. Have I got paper? I haven't got paper here. Might have some paper here. 1, 2, 3. Might as well just use leather. It's not like I've got more leather at the moment than we know what to do with, so that's good. And now we just need a feather and ink. Inky ink. Oh, last one. And feather. Now let me just double check something, because I did spot ink sac, lime, well, oh, it's just lime water, so you can make 8, but you know what, squids are not that hard to kill. They're problematic enough, but the last thing we need therefore is the blaze powder, which we should be able to get around here. Okay, and then we have a new seed as well. Excellent, even better. Let me get that analysed. 578 678 657. That's the one that's getting replaced with a 859. Ooh, these are getting good now, you see. Almost to the point where you can leave them completely trustworthy. Right, I want one of those. That becomes one of those. That becomes one of those. So go that with that, that and that, that, and it might be that way around, but it might be the other. It appears to be the other way around. Gives us that, and we're going to sneak click this onto our enchanting table. And now we have got the thing, soulbound. Tells player level 59, maximum enchantment level is 42. Now I think we can actually increase that with more bookcases. We can put sharpness 5 on it for 20, for example. Not going to be doing that. What we are going to be doing, of course, is going to be running over to our red armor. We're going to call in, I suppose we'll come back for it. Armor, 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 and armor. Lovely. Got a reasonable amount of storage on me, so let me just... Oh, I still want to know who in reality eats food so forcefully they break the bowl, apart from, you know, like maybe tigers. I'm going to take a few of these. All right, I'm going to take all of these because that's basically portable levels. I've been hoarding that for quite a while now. And what we should be able to do, I think, is come in here and go, I would like to enchant my, let's go with a breastplate. Thorns, soulbound, unbreaking, unstable, last stand. Last stand, I don't know how that's going to function in this pack. Because last stand basically gives you health for experience. You take your damage against your experience, but given that the damage we're dealing is such a different levels, I think Unbreaking 3 would be definitely a good one. I think Soulbound would be a good thing to have, and I think that should be Protection 4. We need 45 bookcases. Okay. And I've got 43 now. Let's just have a look at bookcases. Well, that's just chiseled bookcases, so there's nothing extra there. They still have the same enchant. We don't have enchanted wood in this, so we basically just need to increase the number of bookcases around it. Okay, and I only need 3 more to do that. Let's just take that out for a second. Let's go in here and we're going to put Respiration, Aqua Affinity, Soulbound, Unbreaking. Oh yeah, we need more, don't we? And we need Projectile and Protection. We need 14. Wow, it's not letting me put them on there. So yeah, this is going to be a little bit more expensive, isn't it? We're going to need more bookie cases. Alright, let's get that one sorted. Alright, I'm just, don't want that bit of brain. Oh, there, good, they're done. We don't need to use anything special to harvest this. I've got enough, I basically got enough books once I've made 1 more to make 3 more bookcases. I could actually now make 4 more bookcases, which would be enough to make 4 more books, 1, 2, 3, which would be of course enough to make 4 bookcases. That's my lot at the moment. I'm gonna have to make more cellulose fibers and all the usual stuff to make more, but that's better than, oh, I could make 1 more book. Fortune 2 is not going to help me either. Yeah. I mean, I could see what, yeah, might be worthwhile. I wonder whether I could get away with that. I don't know. Let me concentrate on the job in hand. I'm kind of muttering cryptically, which probably doesn't help the situation either. So if I do that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 1. Damn you. Okay. A little bit more. We'll do it with that then. And I don't think the system really cares what we use. And if it does, it can go Take a long walk off a short pier, because I don't care. Right, let's head over to the enchantment area and see what we can do about it, because we're getting some of this stuff enchanted. Because, you know, if I'm going to go to the trouble of making something like this, as expensive as this has been, so I've still got room for 2 more if I want to on there. So if I want to do this, and as I say, I want a protection, soulbound, and unbreaking. That seems to be a good mix for that. It is going to cost 45 levels, and my maximum enchantment is 50. Ow. My hit points just took a serious hit there. However, we now have a very enchanted soulbound, unbreaking, protection for thing. Now we need to get more levels, and that is where, of course, these things come in, which I've now stashed up there. So a stack of these will get me where? Nowhere close to where we need to be. Let's put 2 stacks in. Yeah, this is still not going to be the fastest end. So if I wanted boots, for example, and I wanted to put... See, do I really want fire protection? Fire protection is not a major issue in this. Blast protection shouldn't be that much. Feather falling 4 would be a definite, and probably projectile 4 with soulbound and unbreaking, and we need 42 levels for that. We've got 40. Oh, haste. Let me just take that off. Get rid of you a second. Let's come back and put some more levels in. If I can get haste on these, I will be very happy. This is probably going to be an expensive enchant, but again, let's not worry about it. 44, 45. Let's have a look now. So what did we say? Feather falling 4, projectile protection 4, soulbound, unbreaking. Oh Christ, here we go. It's still not going to be enough, isn't it? I'm going to have to sacrifice something. It's not soulbound though. Let's go. No, what? 51. If we take soulbound out, we need 41. That's feather falling, protection, haste. Now I could potentially, and what I'm thinking is, can I get away? Let me just do that. I might be able to use an anvil and enchant a book with the relevant things. So that gives me haste 3, projectile. Yeah, okay, that's good. However, our levels are right down now. So again, going back to the things, I'm going to go and make that book actually. Because I know I've got one. I just want to see whether we can enchant a book. Because if we can enchant a book, then I can combine a book with an item on an anvil, and then we can make a dark steel anvil for definite easily enough in this. Let me go and get some one more piece of leather. Leather. That's book. Now here's a question: can I actually enter? Oh, sorry, sir. Can I enchant a book? Okay, we can. So I can come down here. Now, what did we not get on there? Soulbound and see repair. I don't. I think that is a. I believe a Thorncraft thing, and I don't think it works on these. So, confusion, poison, damage, look of the sea, infinity flame power, XP boost, fortune, unbreaking 3. and we wanted soulbound, so that will cost 20 to get that, which we should then be able to combine with that. Now obviously it's going to cost levels, might not be possible because this is 1.7, but we'll find out, won't we? I can never remember what R does. Did we get those back? I think we did, didn't we? Oh, that's interesting. Okay, I don't think we got them all back, but that's interesting in itself. Because in theory then I should be able to go and pull that back. It's a repair cost of 1. I'm not going to muck around. I don't want to break it. Yeah. Anyway, let me continue leveling and we'll get the rest of these things done. I'll be back in a moment. Alright, I've almost done. I've decided not to put unbreaking on, and that is because this is actually, with these berries, a damn sight easier to repair things. So what I have done is, let me just get these on, is I've taken unbreaking off of that, so we've got protection 4 soulbound, protection 4 soulbound, feather falling 4, protection 4, haste 3 soulbound, and this one I want projectile, so I've got 2 projectile protections, 2 protections. Again, blast protection I'm not too worried about. Creepers are relatively easy to kill. Aqua affinity I would like, and soulbound. Soulbound seems to me to be far more valuable. Enchant that. So those are all enchanted. Now the other one is, you see, you can go in here and we can go repair, and you can, there we go, that's, oops, hello, and I can put my boots in. Now these are repair cost 1, repair. So that's soulbound. This one, I'm not worried about these having soulbound, but the other one that could do with a quick repair perhaps is this one, repair. It doesn't have a repair cost. Why is that not got a repair cost? I mean, we can't actually afford to put soulbound on it. Intriguing, but let's go and have a look. So, I mean, it's nowhere near as fast as these. There's a stupid question here coming, isn't there? You know it, I know it. I'm a bit low actually on those though, and the question is, can I put haste 3 on my? Definitely going to have to level up at the XP farm though, because obviously I've just burnt through so many levels. But question, can I put haste on these? Haste 3 costs 9. Enchant, I can. Okay. They could do with feather falling, to be honest, as well. But actually they don't. Do they seem faster? They definitely seem faster than they were. Anyway, yeah, I think we need a screenshot, and we're definitely up to time. So, but I do need to do something about my levels. Let's go and get a F5 like that. Get that out of the shot and hit the old F2 button, F1. So yeah, we have got now probably the armour exactly the way we wanted it. I mean, I cannot see the point in wearing this stuff now when I've got this. You know, you kind of, obviously I would wear that, and I would probably wear that, and you know, just have the red armour on the torso, which is fine. The rest of it would go in trunky. There was actually one question I wanted to answer, and that was, can I disenchant this book, get some levels back from it? Because fortune is useless in this game anyway. So let us see if I go in there. No, you can't. You can only do things that have been enchanted via that book. No, that's fine. I mean, I can live with that. That is not a problem. Would have been nice if you could disenchant things and get the experience back, but you know, can't have everything. Anyway, that's it. We are geared out. We can take Trunky. We can pop him down. We can take those out. Pop those in, and these can just go here. Our first enchanted armor, I suppose, is and of course it was a lovely black steel. So yeah, I think we probably at some point need to upgrade our living quarters. Anyway, on that note, thank you very much for watching, guys. Not entirely sure what I'm going to do next episode. I've got a few ideas, but we'll see. But until then, thanks for watching. Bye for now.